football playoff set to get underway as 12 teams begin that long battle on the road to the national championship. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the Louisville Cardinals offense making their way on the field to open this game. And now a brand new step in this season that gets even more intense. A playoff game on a college campus, Kirk. What an environment here. What a special moment for both these teams.
Chris, we're all big fans of what we see in the playoff, especially on these college campuses. Find out how good this team on the road can be. Can they navigate the waters of dealing with not just a great team, but dealing with a hostile environment? It's a lot, but let's see if they can get it done.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. After second effort, he's brought down, but he's past the marker.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, and really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Past the 45. They make the tackle, but that screen pass call worked out. They gained the first down yardage.
Early on in a football game, the offense always wants to try to develop just a nice rhythm to their offense. That time, just a simple screen to the running back, and they build some confidence on this first drive with a nice play.
Again, makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He escapes the pocket. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. Big moment of the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. That's big. They convert on 3rd and set him up first down from the 32. And the Cardinals with 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Escaping the pressure, moving right. Finding space at the 20. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8. The Cardinals line it up with 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. And the crowd coming to Louisville trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of a play. Potential 4-point play early in this playoff game. It's 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Sacked. It's a loss back to the 6.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time. Allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. On the move now. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Louisville, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. This offense comes out, immediately gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepared for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
Here's the point after attempt. BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Turner choosing to field this one. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So Washington's offense comes out for their first possession today. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
Hand off with a single back. He's got room to run. And here he goes. Across midfield. Out past the 30. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Huskies, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great running.
It's a fumble. And the ball will bounce out of bounds, so they avoid the turnover.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
Now here comes the bunch formation. That's a design quarterback keeper. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. So at the end of one, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. Crucial play, offense setting up for this 3rd down. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. They're looking to set up a screen pass here. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, it really looked to me like those linebackers in zone coverage had their eyes in the backfield looking at the quarterback. They lost the running back sneaking out on that angle route. And I thought the quarterback did a nice job of waiting, being patient, and then making a nice throw for a 1st down.
And the Cardinals will line up now. It's 1st and goal.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through.
No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Cardinals. Well, Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out and showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Huskies offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Tries the right with a quick throw. The sure hands. It's Harris. The game was enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40. Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be 1st down. And he drops back in the gun. Caught over the middle. It's Harris. 2nd effort. Their defense cannot stop him short of the mark. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels.
Man-to-man coverage. You run the drag route. You prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Makes the catch. It's Harris. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38. Washington getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Catch made on the out route. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The offense will set up on 1st and 10.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
4 set of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. The defense backed up against their own end zone. 1st and goal, handoff. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. No gain on 1st makes it 2nd down and goal from the 7. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. A juke to man, but not much room to maneuver. Stopped after a small gain. They've gotten the ball down to the 3-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. So 2 chances to score a touchdown in the red zone already. They came up short. Now it's 3rd and goal. Quarterback drops back, hoping the secondary. Pressure and drop back at the 8-yard line. Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. This will be a chip shot from 25 yards out. The field goal is good.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Return begins inside the 10. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. First down, looking to throw the ball. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. They'll try the ground game here. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
A deep shot to the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. Finally tackled down at the 17-yard line. Now this offense in great scoring position. After one enormous play, the offense is set up with a 1st and 10 inside the red zone. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Didn't expect to lose 4 on the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. He flips it to the back across the middle. Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short gain. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half.
Well, the defense is locked in on this running back, and for good reason. He's already scored a couple touchdowns. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give it to him one more time. Let him make it a hat trick.
Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Looking to scramble. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Risky risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down.
Touchdown, Louisville. They finish off the scoring drive.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
Point after, up and good. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? He'll hand it off. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football. And if you thought that was a quick first half, you'd be right on the money. 2 workhorse running backs who just kept pounding the rock behind offensive lines who look less like college kids and more like bulldozers. Call it ground and pound, call it pin and pummel. Both sides have been dominant, and I'm curious to see if either defense can make an adjustment.
The Cardinals will kick it off to begin the second half. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. They need to get things going here in the third quarter, already trailing by a couple of possessions. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Second down play coming up. QB decides to keep it here. Breaking free at the 35. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. That run good for a first down. The offense still rolling. He's looking to throw. Quarterback looking to scramble. He's found some room at the 45.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Second down play coming up for this offense. And the quarterback dropping back. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Looking downfield near the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown. Washington. Hold up a second. The coach has called timeout. He may use a challenge here to have the officials take another look at that one. Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right calls.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. And he is stopped short. The two-point try fails. They can't cut this lead further. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. They'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They lose 3 in that play. So now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up. Running back grabs it on the screen. Breaking free at the 35. He's in the clear. Tackled all the way down at the 25-yard line. Suddenly, they're in great position to get points. And the Cardinals hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, that was a beautifully executed screen right here by this offense. They let the rushers get upfield, completely oblivious that the blockers are getting out in front and getting downfield, put the ball right on the back, and let him have all that space and an escort in front of him to pick up big yards.
The pass is intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. He lets it rip. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. And the Huskies will bring their punt team onto the field. No chance for a return. That football bounces away from the returner and heads out of bounds. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. He's brought down, but what a pickup on the ground.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense cranking up the tempo now, no huddle. On third and short, they hand the ball off. Now play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43. The Cardinals looking to keep this drive moving. And at first down, they go right back to him. They test the middle there, but get nothing. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back, looking for his big tight end. He makes the grab. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. And the Cardinals come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. On first down, it's play action. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him closer to the goal line. Well, Kirk, Louisville has the lead here. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. As we head to the 4th, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up first and goal. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. Offense facing second and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. The coverage team able to bring him down. And the Washington offense retakes the field here. Now coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Important second down play coming up. They're going to run it. Finding some room at the 25. Breaks into the clear. Inside the 40. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Huskies. Too much speed for the defense.
touchdown. Anytime you see a play go to that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play caller? Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Well, let's see how these guys do here. They're kind of in that 4-minute offense mode where they're trying to work as much clock as they can on this drive, working with the lead. Still want to be balanced as best you can, but the important thing is picking up first downs, keeping the ball in bounds, and keep working that clock.
Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on second down. Ball handed off. Breaks loose at the 45. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Here comes a handoff. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a...
Here he goes. They finally make the stop, but a chunk play there moves the ball inside the 10. So that huge gain quickly sets up a first and goal just inside the 10. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Louisville.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All he had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. Returner tackled right there. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Washington offense heads back out onto the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it in the open. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out for the 32. The Huskies looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Hey, you're down by a couple possessions late in the game. That's exactly how you want to start this drive. Let's see what they can do with it after that nice game.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Dumps it down to the back. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Second down after that short completion. Looking to chuck it again. That's caught. It's Hill. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. They come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive going. Can the defense get a stop here? Lets it go quickly. Grab down the middle. It's Harris. They convert on third down and move the football to the 25. Washington getting set for the 1st and 10 now.
I'd love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a first down on that third down shows you.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and a chance of an interception in the end zone. Could not quite hold on to the ball. It's going to be second down. Second down after that previous play. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. He's got a man down the middle. Tackle made at the 13, but here we go, a red zone opportunity. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And it's picked off in the end zone. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Running out of time in the pocket. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He's looking to scramble. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. First down here for this offense. Pounding away with the run game. He's got the first and still going. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. A solid run, good for first down yardage. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Oh, it's incomplete. A chance at a much-needed takeaway there. Now it's second down. So the misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 32.
Well, this is a huge third down coming up here, and here's where that chess match comes to head. And for the defense, they desperately need to make a play if they believe they have any chance of coming back to win this game.
He finds some space. He's in the clear. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
Boy, this offense's execution has been on point all game long, but especially in this fourth quarter. They're getting better and better, and this defense seems to have just quit out there.
Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? He'll hand it off. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Snags a quick throw. Looked out of bounds, but it's another big gain. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today. The game is in hand here, but the offense looking to inflict more punishment here in the final seconds. Stop at the line, still a few yards short from pay dirt. And the offense spends a timeout. The clock stopped with just 10 seconds left. It's a second and goal play for the offense. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals.
So much about speculation on whether or not they're going to kick a field goal or go for a touchdown. They put this ball into the end zone, and they put this game out of reach. What a job by this team and by this offense.
Returner looking to make a play here. And the returner is brought down. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. Looking to throw it on first down. He's running out of time here. Hit as he released it. And the pass falls incomplete as time expires. Of course, in the playoffs, it's